Uh, let's see here. Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh, oh,
oh,
oh. Hold on. Keep talking.
uh,
You go.
I keep talking. Holding on, holding on.
Okay, keep talking.
Okay, I'll just keep talking. What should I talk about? Oh, I'm at a loss for words. So I'll just say random incoherent nonsense, but
Okay.
with an authoritative voice.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh man, you might have outdone me.
I'm so Christmas right now.
You are so.
Spacemas.
Oh my gosh, you are so Spacemas right now.
Got a tree, and I swear this is not a green screen.
No, no, that's not a green screen. And you're moving
And
so
if I was green
fast.
screen, can I do that? Can I
Well,
do that?
you're so much Spacemas right now that when you're moving, it's like you're traveling through time, Dr. Paul.
I am.
Once
I
again,
am.
you're time traveling.
Also, I have crappy internet, so there's that too.
Well, it's fine. I think everybody's going to be just fine with it because they're getting the gist and idea. And last time this happened, you did a great job of promoting your book.
That's right, I did because I like held my book up for 37 minutes.
Yeah, at least 37 minutes. Can you guys hear
At
him
least.
okay? Is it 1997? Yes. It's 1997 with Dr. Paul. So my chat does have a question though for you right off the bat.
Let's do it.
Right off the bat. And I think Super Gimpo, you were going to ask it. Super Gimpo was the one getting ready to ask this question because
All right,
I
let's
was
do it. Is it about cheese? Because I brought my cheese book again.
oh, it is about cheese, but I don't know if your cheese book's going to help you. Oh,
Uh
look.
oh,
World Cheese Book.
it's here.
World Cheese Book, by the way. It's like, seriously. How was the Green Goddess cheese?
Oh wow. So did you? So
Yes.
there was. Did you catch that
I
space
I
radio?
I was just watching it. Yes.
I brought it
Oh God.
because I did space radio over there in my apartment. Now I'm over here in my apartment, so I brought it over. Um, yeah, this was special.
You're gonna have to like move like you act like you're
I can't
falling
move.
it
I can't. I can't move at all.
like very slowly. I mean, people aren't
Okay.
gonna
Okay.
care, really. Honestly, this is not a big deal, but
Okay. So I'm moving slowly. Moving slowly.
okay, yeah,
There we
so
go.
there it is.
There we
You know how okay, so there's isn't there a Green Goddess dressing though?
Well, see, that's the thing. So goddess dressing
Green
is
Goddess.
green goddess dressing is dressing with parsley, garlic, tarragon, and chives, which I believe is also known as ranch. So I think the conspiracy theorist in me, says that green goddess dressing is just ranch dressing in a different bottle, and so the hippies will buy it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I could see that. Yep. I mean,
Yep.
I'm in like
So
the Boulder area, so yeah.
so now we have green goddess cheese, and I have my little slicing friends. Did you see these? My new
I
knives.
saw, yes. Okay. You have to this is yes. Yes, those are amazing. You have another one too, don't you?
I have four.
Oh my God.
I
Okay.
need names for all four of my cheese knives.
Yeah.
They are.
Even on the phrase. This is not okay. They're so okay. They're so happy, but were they happy
They're
for
very heavy.
for Green Goddess cheese?
Um, yeah, wow. So in terms of sliceability, this green goddess cheese is actually difficult to slice because it is a very strange consistency between firm and soft.
Okay, so like what what
It's
what is it closest to? Like what would I recognize if I had to taste it? Which I don't think I would. I got to admit, I watched you eat that, and I was like, that's a big no for me.
you're not down for the Gouda with random herbs in it.
Okay, so why would you do that to Gouda?
Well, there's a couple cheeses uh, that are just like are paired very well with random herbs inside.
Okay.
Gouda is one of them because usually like a cheddar, why would you put herbs inside of a cheddar? You're just gonna taste cheddar with some herbs, and you're gonna wish that you were just eating cheddar.
Right. True.
But things like Gouda are mild enough that the herbs actually enhance it. So you're actually enjoying the experience and saying, "Oh, I am eating Gouda plus herbs, and these can go well together and create a new experience of Gouda herb that I can enjoy."
Gouda. That's what you're. That's the name of your face when you were eating it.
That's my Gouda face.
That's what I saw. Yeah, I was like, he's not. I mean, you were muted, and I was just like, I don't know.
You can tell. You can still tell.
I was like, I don't think he's enjoying this at all. And then I see you take the cheese and you put it up, and you're like, expires today. And I was like,
and it costs
it's all
$3.
Coming together. And it cost $3.
Is on discount.
Great.
It was at one of those discount stores where they sell like nearly expired goods and services. This is one of those. And yeah, so I hope I make it to 2020.
I hope you are too. I've eaten expired cheese. I know it's more of a guideline, but I don't know.
Does cheese really expire or just mature?
I know, so it's kind of already like way past
expired.
Right.
This didn't mature at all.
Yeah, I'm laughing. This is what always happens is I start laughing really hard and my nose starts running because I laugh, and it's not fair. Okay, we're fine.
So I don't think Green Goddess is in my world cheese book.
Yeah,
I don't think they have they don't have a comment on that.
I don't think Gouda. What is it? Gouda.
Gouda.
I feel like that's a bad word.
You Gouda.
That's what I'm start calling.
Stop it! Stop hitting me, Gouda.
Death by one day expired cheese. I know. We should.
It's still legit today. It's expired. No. Now that opens up a very interesting question about expiration date.
Mm-hmm.
That the date said goodbye December 19th. So was yesterday my last day to eat it, or is today my last day to eat it?
These are the important questions.
This is why I got a PhD in physics, so I can answer the real pressing questions of existential reality.
Nat Fenn says goodbye, BYE, or goodbye.
Exactly, goodbye. Yeah, that's what we want to know.
Yeah, rip Dr. Paul, 2019, not 18. Holy.
Aww.
I know.
Sorry.
Sorry,
folks.
So is that the only cheese that you ate, or what made you eat this one today on Space Radio?
Because it was on sale. That's why. And it's the end of the month and I don't have a lot of money left.
Guys, bottom of the barrel for Dr. Paul. Yeah. It's rough times. He's eating $3 cheese.
Rough time. It's either that or 3 slices of provolone down the counter, okay?
I can't even. I'm like dying laughing. I'm like trying so hard to like keep it together. And everybody's like, this guy's got his PhD. Yes.
Yeah.
Someone was like, wait.
So I do a cheese every week now on Space Radio.
Uh-huh.
And I've done some really good ones. I had a really good San Andre about a month ago. I did a Leyden cheese with cumin, which was like a cumin bomb that was amazing. It was like a cow made of cumin squirted its udders in my
and we're banned.
Sorry, Skylias. I was hoping you weren't relying on all the subscriptions.
I'm going down with Paul, guys. This is it. This is all we've been waiting for. So that one, what was that one called? What was the cheese name?
That was called Leyden Cheese.
Okay, so that's not as brutal.
That wasn't as brutal as Gouda.
No.
That was actually really lovely. That was really lovely. I've had a good provolone. I've had a good. I did a grana padano, which is the poor man's parmesan, which I really enjoy grana padano, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing some more cheeses.
Less
on my
green
show.
goddesses. Oh, man.
Wow.
I know that
Wow.
sounds so mean. That sounds so mean. I should add context. The terrible Gooderb.
The Gooderb.
Not that
the green
helps
goddess
anymore. That
Gooderb.
doesn't help. That makes it even worse. So wait, someone wants to see all of the knives again because they said that we have to name them.
Yep. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, we'll start with
first,
one.
Let's name. This is the one that dove into the green goddess cheese. The Gooderb.
Maybe that's Gooderb.
This is Gooderb.
That's Gooderb. Look at that face.
Hey, Gooderb. Look at that Gooderb face.
Oh my god, that's such a Gooderb face. Yeah, that's a Gooderb for sure.
Okay, Gooderb.
Yeah.
All right, and then here's like the little forky one. Any suggestions? Yep.
That's a threek.
Threek.
Well,
That's
yeah,
true. Yeah. Okay, so we got Gooderb, we got Threek. Yep. Okay. And then like just this like for plaster and other spackle applications.
Oh man. Yeah. That does look like something you would use to do spackle.
Like get some bricks out. Like I'm gonna build a wall. And
This one's your favorite moment. That one right there, the one that we have not yet named. Different. Yeah.
I love how they're all very happy.
Yeah, they're all really excited. I don't know if Gooderb is anymore though.
Gooderb is a little distraught.
Someone says that's a basic Jerry. That could be Jerry with a J.
This is Jerry with a J.
Yep.
I like it.
Like Ben and
so
Jerry's.
We've got Gooderb, we've got Threek, we've got Jerry, and then now this one for the hard cheese. Like the chopping block.
That's some
good old
serious.
Parmesan.
Yeah, that's for the serious cheese.
Yeah, this is the cheese that resists you.
Yeah, that one's not messing around. Even though he's smiling, it's much more wide of a smile.
Oh yeah, it's a very wide, like almost disarming.
Right.
But really he's packing heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tina.
Hey, Tina.
Okay, we got to go with Tina. Jilly Bean's almost done with college, so we got to give her that. Tina.
All right, Tina. So we've got Gooderb. Seems like the leader of the gang. We've got Threek. We've got Jerry. And we've got Tina.
Jerry and Tina. Perfect.
Jerry and Tina. Perfect. Now, are Jerry and Tina in a relationship?
I feel like they are.
I feel like they are.
I mean, yep. I'm so proud of my chat. That was fast. They were just fast with that.
Thank you, chat. I'm gonna bring my laptop, put it on my lap so I can keep up with the chat.
I know. They're already on point.
Very psychopathic smile. That's exactly.
Yes. So it was, again, I knew I could see the chat moving when I was watching Space Radio, and I saw people listing off a bunch of just random things. Were you talking about the fun stuff of the decade for space news?
That's exactly what I was doing a rundown of the top astronomy and space news in the 2010s and what to look forward to in the 2020s.
So what was your favorite though, out of all of it? You have to have like one favorite. Mine's I can name mine off. I can name mine off. The picture of Messier, what was it? 87? Was it?
Messier 87. What happened to Messier 87?
Was it 87?
The galaxy?
Yeah, the supermassive black hole that we got a picture of. Or was it M87?
Yeah, it's M87.
Yeah.
It's M87. But the supermassive black hole. I knew what M87, but I was like, a picture of a galaxy that we've had for 150 years?
Yeah.
Like, what to do? Like, wrong decade, not the 1810s.
Right. I should have said the event horizon telescope.
The black hole shadow, EHC. Okay. That's a good one.
Like that's an
That's
easy.
a little bit. It's an easy one, but it also happened really late in the decade. So we gotta go back to, like, was
Oh
there anything happening in 2011, 2012? Do we even remember those years?
no,
No.
no.
But
Who?
that's because your chat is literally 6 years old, so they don't.
My chat is very young.
I was in mommy's tummy.
I was not even conceived. I was just a thought. In the Tesla car in space? Really? So,
Really?
Really?
For me, up there is New Horizons picture of Pluto.
Yeah. Oh God, that was this.
Yeah, see, you're just like, everyone just looks at it's when they make like the best 10 movies of the past century, and it's all movies since 1990.
Yeah, it's like Armageddon.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding. It's the core. Sorry. I always get that wrong.
I remember I tried to read the book, The Core.
Oh, why?
Because usually movie adaptations are horrible and the books are good.
I don't feel like
I could not finish the book.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'd touch that book.
It was atrocious.
Yeah. Day After Tomorrow. Oh God, these names already. The Core, Armageddon, Day After Tomorrow. In a World. Yeah. You're right though. Yeah, I would say
New Horizons. We've got
Horizons.
gravitational waves. We've got the Planck cosmic microwave background results. We've got Voyagers entering interstellar space.
We got Juno. Cassini, we said bye to.
The Kepler mission started operation in 2009.
Right. Oh yeah, and rip Kepler, but you know.
RIP, yep. But Tess is carrying on the legacy.
Yeah, and now we have Chaos, right? Well, being humans. Humans.
Human. No, I personally have it.
I have Chaos.
I built it and designed it and launched it, but I decided to gift it to you.
Right. Okay, I'm glad you could share. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Someone in here is also sharing and caring. Thank you for the support, guys. I think people have really missed seeing your face, Dr. Paul. We've been trying, and I told them this. I was like, Dr. Paul and I have been trying. We've been trying to schedule this. We've been trying
so hard, but both our lives have just blown up.
Yeah. But there's a new year.
It's a new year. It's a new decade of 10 years of disappointment to look at.
10 years, guys.
10
just
years.
you wait. Except when it comes to Green Goddess cheese.
Oh, don't wait for the expiration date on that.
Nope.
But I feel like yesterday it would have been just as bad.
Yeah, I don't feel like an expiration date's really what made that not so great.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But it had all the right things. That's why it surprised me, because I really wanted to like it.
Yeah.
And so I just assumed I because it's creamy Gouda, it's tarragon, it's garlic, it's chives. Like, there's nothing offensive in that list.
Right.
You know what the problem is?
What?
I know exactly what the problem is.
Oh.
So they advertise that this is RBST free.
Okay.
It doesn't have that. It doesn't have those recombinant bovine hormone thingies.
Oh. Okay. Good.
So maybe they should have used that. Maybe there's a reason we're juicing our cows.
Maybe.
Right? Yeah, there it is, folks.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, there's another reason he got his PhD, guys.
Bulk those heifers up, man. We gotta make some good cheese here.
Yeah, the problem wasn't that you didn't cut it with Tina. That might be
Tina
true.
would have showed it who's boss.
Tina would have made it a whole nother story. How come I'm thinking Tina Turner every time I'm saying this? And yeah, Tina Turner would.
She's pretty jacked.
Yeah, she is. She doesn't mess around either.
She doesn't mess around. She could take me in a fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably both of us.
Yeah. At the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah, like bam, bam. It's over.
Now it's all making sense again. But yeah, that was,
yes.
I mean, so as far as everything else is gone, I mean, you've been busy. We almost tried yesterday to watch The String Theory. I'm a little scared to watch that. You know what I was thinking? Maybe we need to do that one with you sitting here so you can maybe have to join me in the pain of all the questions about string theory and
Wow. So
QFT.
okay. So I tried in that series. So that series, it's still going. I recorded them all at once over the course of a single day.
Okay. Were
It
you
is
okay?
16. Yeah, I'm okay. It's 16 episodes long.
Okay.
I'm not joking. It is 16 because I decided, and then the podcast, the audio podcast is 8 episodes. There's something like 6.5 hours of content on string theory. Because I decided if I'm going to do string theory, I'm going to do it once. I'm going to answer all the questions and I'm going to get it over with. And then I never have to talk about string theory.
16 episodes?
16 episodes, and they're released once a week. So it's about halfway through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's an endeavor. Because
It's an investment in
that's
learning.
Insane. Yeah, everybody here is just like, wow. Is the bitrate of the
Wow.
Discord channel set too low? I don't know. I didn't know I had a bitrate, guys.
Do I have a bit rate?
I didn't know.
Do I have a bite rate?
He has bad interwebs.
I've got horrible in it.
Yeah. He's in New York now. Paul's frame rate is like 2.
I'm in the capital of the civilized world, which means the internet sucks.
Yeah. No, we know his frame rate is really low. I don't know if I can fix it on my end.
And all I'm doing, I'm on my internet Wi-Fi. It'd actually probably be better if I switched to the cell, if I turned off Wi-Fi.
If you did what?
If I went off of Wi-Fi and went onto the cell,
It probably would be.
it'd probably.
Do you want to try that?
Let's do it. I'm in an experimental mood today.
Okay, let's do it for science. I will talk to you in a second.
For-
Call me when
For
you're...
science, it may stay connected. We're gonna find out.
Oh, gosh. Okay, let's see if it does next level stuff. I doubt it.
What do you doubt?
Wait,
Wait,
but your camera's not on.
weird. Oh, there it is.
Whoa!
Hey,
I think we have you at now 4 frames.
all right.
Maybe 2 still.
Okay, it's just horrible all around.
Yeah, even worse. They say even worse now.
Okay, I'll switch to Wi-Fi. I'll switch back to Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Understood.
No improvement. Even worse. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Dang, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Harsh.
All right. Did you already switch back?
It's
That would be no.
okay. Now I'm back.
You are back.
I am back.
Although we're seeing these where did them pixels go? Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do on my end. And you're not.
I think it's just my horrible internet.
Yeah, and you're where you do your space radio stuff. You're actually hardwired in though.
No, I'm not, which is interesting. But I'm off my laptop, and so with you, I'm on my side.
Oh, I see. It was really good for a split second. Meh. It's fine. Paul audiobook.
That's the cost of living in New York City.
Yeah, no, people say that you're like a Diablo. I think, yeah, it's like an audiobook with illustrations. It is.
There you go. It's like a stop motion animation. We deliberately chose this. It's a Christmas special after all.
Yeah, we're trying to just bring in the good cheer and space vibes here. All the positive space vibes. I can't believe I just said that.
Positives.
Yeah, I'm going to grab another gingerbread man. I'm eating gingerbread man because I was trying to one-up you, but I don't know. The green goddess might be way more Christmassy.
That green goddess, geez. I think I'm going to be feeling that green goddess inside of me all night. Like a burning sensation right in my sternum.
So do you have a best cheese of not 2019, of the decade?
Ooh, I actually have to give it to the San Andre I had. I don't know if you've ever had San Andre cheese. Mm-mm. It's French cheese. It's very creamy. It's like a double or triple process. It's closely related to a brie or camembert,
Oh,
but a lot less salty. So a lot less, it's just more mellow and just more dairy creamy intensity rather than the brie that, sometimes a brie feels like it's trying to punch you in the mouth with salt.
yeah, sometimes. Yep.
And which is a fun experience, don't get me wrong, but the San Andre, it was just so lovely. It was lovely.
We snatched him right out of Space Radio. We did.
Yeah, I turned off Space Radio and then I flipped my camera around and I came on here because I wanted to give you some Christmas vibes.
Yeah, and
rather
we
than
put on the
chalkboard
sweater.
vibes.
You know,
I put on the sweater.
it's like Mr. Rogers' sweater.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to my apartment. Hi. Let's talk about space and our feelings.
Our feelings. H. Dutch sheep Gouda is good, Abraham says.
All right. I love taking suggestions.
Yeah, he's all about it.
Avoiding the green goddess.
Yeah, I think maybe, I mean, have you ever had a good $3 cheese though?
In Europe, yes.
Okay, well that can't count. I feel like you could just have something that's been tossed on the street from Europe, and if it's cheese,
yeah,
it's
I can like trip over a piece of cheese on the sidewalk.
Yeah, it's still
like,
amazing.
what the heck? Oh, look, it's cheese, and then take a bite. Like, all right,
yeah,
my lucky day.
Yep. But if that happened here, you'd be like, that's like just a mozzarella stick from over expired.
50-50 chance also.
Yeah, from like a kid's lunchbox.
With one bite taken out.
Yes.
I had a research advisor once who, for a snack, would eat string cheese, but not by stringing it, but by just chomping it and washing it down with room temperature coffee.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
So that's illegal, I've heard.
Well, not stringing string cheese is a form of animal cruelty because that cow gave her milk for a reason,
right? And not for that,
right?
Yeah,
not for that. For going you don't go perpendicular on string cheese.
No, who does that? I bet there's someone in here that does, and they're just gonna be like, I do it. Edgelords.
They are, and they're gonna be. We're proud of it. There's gonna be a whole subreddit devoted.
So string theory refers to cheese. See how we connected that? You didn't even know. I was waiting for someone to make that connection.
Yep. We went right from string theory to string cheese, and we'll go back to string theory. So yeah, 16 episodes. Yeah, I'll watch that. I'll watch myself with you so that I can answer the questions that I answer in the video. But again, and with more sarcasm.
Yeah, because that's going to be... So what I can do... I'm thinking how to tackle this. We can watch one before you come on each time. You can maybe...
That works.
Yeah, you can maybe sit there in the audience, and then after that, you come on and you could talk about it. Because I got to let you know...
It's a beast.
It is. Everybody wants to go into it, and there's only so much that my little brain has been able to understand about it.
Well, this is why I wanted to do the videos, because when you look up string theory videos on YouTube,
oh God,
there are some well-produced videos that have correct content that last like 9 minutes, but then I feel like you don't actually come out of that knowing anything more than you did going in.
No. And the ones that are really, really good. So there was times that I had to sit and listen to the same YouTube video. Probably it was like those lecture ones. There's that guy that's there's one of the guys that I think he's at Fermilab. He always wears a really cool shirt. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. I know exactly who you're talking about.
But he'll break brains. Like if I show my chat some of his stuff, like when we talk about I always call it the Hubble bubble. You call it the cosmic. It's where we won't be able to see things.
The particle horizon.
Yeah. The cosmic, isn't it like the cosmic horizon or something? You call it something like that. You and Fraser did a video.
There's a particle horizon and there's also the event horizon, which are different. But
right.
The maximum limit of what we can see right now is called the particle horizon.
Right. And I always call it the Hubble bubble.
I like that. I like Hubble bubble.
I do too. I thought
Hubble bubble, toil and trouble.
Yeah, because, and even trying to talk about that, like why, and I refer to that video that you and Fraser did because I forget if you were on Fraser's or Fraser was on yours. I think you were on Fraser's, weren't you?
I think I was on Fraser's, yeah.
Yeah, because you broke it down so perfect. It was so well done. And again, guys, like if you do ! Paul in here, you'll get all of his, you'll see his whole CV. I've literally just made his whole CV. In that
I think
command.
there's more. I'm doing work with Discovery Channel now. I have a digital series with them, and I'm writing articles.
So maybe they can allow me to watch your stuff on Twitch. Maybe you can.
Sure.
Maybe you can say, hey, there's the science communicator streamer, and she watches documentaries. Do you think maybe that'd be sweet?
I mean, if it's just because it's just on their website, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like if you have to, usually those are like cable company things, right?
No, the Discovery digital stuff I do is just available online.
Oh,
like if you look
I know
up
what you mean.
like this, like Discovery Channel Paul Sutter, you'll get to my landing page, and then there's links. Yeah.
No.
Yes. They do stuff where they pull where you need a cable subscription, but then they do stuff just for the website.
Wow. I'm seeing it right now. So wait, right here, get to know on the Discover. Aw, look at that.
Hey,
it's you. It's you.
Hey, there I am.
It's you. That's
so there's articles, and then we're doing we've started doing videos.
And how long are the videos?
Oh, they're just like 1 to 2 minutes.
Oh wow. How?
Yeah,
are they?
They like them fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. I was like, is this just a preview? Because I'm seeing this one right here.
No, they want them to pop because that's what the analytics say.
Gosh, now I'm gonna have to have another Joe. We're gonna have to make that longer. Wait, Joe, did you add that one? Did Joe already add that? No, but look at how long that command is. Do you see that in chat?
That's a good one.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's really no way to truncate that even more. Are you still doing the autographed books?
Not for my old book, but my new book's coming out in June.
Wait, what? What?
Wait. Okay, I'll type in. If you go to, I'll do okay, chat rules. Okay, you can see the preview for my new book.
Wait, you're not a VIP. Hold on. Nightbot didn't like you.
Oh, sorry. But if you go to pmsutter.com/book, that I made that the short link for my new book coming out in June called How to Die in Space, A Journey Through Dangerous Astrophysical Phenomenon.
So they let that one pass. I see how it is.
Yes.
How did they let that one pass? Barnes & Noble was fine with that one? They were like, that's okay.
Yeah, they were. And I have a different publisher now. So this book is being published by Pegasus.
Oh, okay. How to Die in Space. And that comes out
on the webpage. That's the cover art that it's out this June.
Holy crap. I can't believe you did another one.
I did another one. That's another reason why I was so busy this fall is I was writing another book.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so I guess I can kind of forgive you. I was just thinking you were doing science communication and still doing space stuff. And, then now you're like, now I'm writing a book. Some Astro tours I was thinking maybe you were doing. Which you do have more coming up with the Astro Tour stuff, too.
I have a cruise coming up this August. We're leaving out of Port Galveston in Texas. So we're going to visit the Johnson Space Flight Center. And then go on a cruise, and we're going to go check out some Mayan ruins and how they're connected to astronomy and look at the stars every night from the deck of the ship.
Moon charts, all the moon charts. Yeah.
Moon charts, chart up those moons.
Chart up those moons, charge your crystal rocks.
Yes.
I'm kidding. Wrecked by, no, now it's because he wasn't a VIP. They made the VIP thing, I think, later. But now Dr. Paul can freely link anything and not be banned. All right, here we go. I'm going to
do it again.
Do it. He can link anything. I like the cover. Is that going to be close to the cover of the book?
That is the cover. That's from the cover, yes.
Okay, I love it. That is like an amazing cover. I got to admit.
I was so happy that I was nervous because there was some back and forth about my cover with my old book, Your Place in the Universe. But then, so I'm like, okay, Paul, what do you think? I loved it. Boom, it's done.
Yeah, I think that one I like 10 times more.
Hopefully it sells 10 times better.
Well, I mean, the title. And then next Christmas, we'll have to do a reading from that book.
We'll do it, yes.
Yeah, and then everybody's
I'll
gonna have a crisis.
do autographed signed copies. I How to Die in Space. I'll be on tour starting in June.
Oh, you're gonna go on another book tour?
Yes.
My oh my! You had me at
How to Die. Babies. Die.
Yeah, you had me at How to Die. Throwing yourself into the sun is a pretty cool way to die, to be honest. Yeah.
But you don't even have to do that because the sun will throw itself into you.
True. Yeah. Reading by the Fire with Dr. Paul. Yeah, on how to die in space. Oh man, God, that I wish we could just fast forward, but I really don't because I don't want time to move faster.
Yeah, there is that, and I mean I have the book because I wrote it.
Right.
But I don't think I'm allowed to read from it. I can tell you the chapter titles.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, how about that? I'll pull it up. How did that? I just this morning I got the proofs for it.
That's awesome.
So part 1 is interplanetary threats with the vacuum, asteroids and comets, solar flares and coronal mass ejections, and rays. Part 2 is interstellar threats with stellar nurseries, stellar mass black holes, planetary nebulae, and white dwarfs. Part 3 is intergalactic threats with supernovae, neutron stars and magnetars, supermassive black holes, and quasars and blazars. And part 4, speculative threats with cosmic strings, dark matter, hostile aliens, and...
You're going to say wormholes. It might have cut out at wormholes. Damn it. Well, I mean, you got to. You gotta.
I gotta.
You gotta.
It's
fine. I mean, at least is that going to be at the end?
It's the very end, and the chapter starts with, no, I'm not going to talk about wormholes.
Okay, good. Because I feel like if anybody is able to make it that far in the book, they might deserve just that sentence alone. No, I'm not going to talk about wormholes. Yeah. No, we've had some people on here recently. Again, we've had to refer to the last video that we did where I was like, can you please talk about wormholes? And we had to go through that whole thing. I know. Yeah, it happens all the time. Well, you got a question today on Space Radio where someone was like, did you hear about those 100 stars that just randomly disappeared? Was that a Dyson swarm? Can you confirm or deny, Dr. Paul?
It's not aliens. Remember Sutter's Law.
Sutter's Law. Here we go.
If it's interesting, it's probably wrong.
I like it. And I don't even know what that guy is talking about or gal or whoever. I don't even know. Did we have like 100 stars randomly go missing? Did they just I
had no idea. I didn't catch the news.
Yeah, and I feel like we would really know about that if we just had. I mean, we do have stars that turn on and off, right?
All the time.
Yeah. All the time. Yeah. And so
all the time.
Yeah, and what do they call that? I forget what they call those. When they like God, it's a word. It's an actual word.
They call those winkers.
No. It's like way do they really? Do they? That is okay. That is okay. All right. No, there's what was it? There's like a word for it. It's in my notes somewhere.
Just a variable star, right?
No, like they actually do this this weird. I have to excuse me while I move Dr. Paul's other book that's still available on sale that I brought out here. I need to send this to one of my friends in the hospital. I need to get her PO box because she.
Why you want her to just give up the fight?
Well, she actually has cancer, so she's being treated right
now.
Wow.
Okay.
I know. Way to go, Dr. Paul. Way to go. You know what? No, you can send it to her and you can sign it.
Done.
Done. No, but she's she's just in between treatments. And I was like, yeah, I have some space books from some friends of mine that have written really awesome space books. And she's like, I've got time for that.
Right. And don't worry, you're on the list for a freebie for How to Die in Space.
Awesome.
A review copy.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find what I'm referring to with the stars that kind of turn off and on. There's like it's a really cool thing though.
And like there's a specific jargon term for
Yeah, there's an actual, like term.
this? Besides variable.
Besides variable. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to look it up. Jargon term for stars that turn on and off.
There's an actual...
So for some reason, Google offered me the glossary of professional wrestling terms. So maybe we can pick from there.
Oh, maybe. I'm sure those have much more interesting terms than what I'm about to. Everybody's going to be like.
We can do an Andre shot, where a camera trick by which a wrestler is made to appear larger.
Oh, like a cat. Like when a cat walks sideways.
We can brother. Term used to describe a fellow wrestler.
I might find
a carpenter.
I think you should
a term for a wrestler whose purpose is to use their in-ring abilities to make their opponents look as good and strong as possible.
I don't think that these are any, but I'm still good with you naming them because I am still searching.
Okay.
I have a lot of notes. I really need to.
A cheap pop, the incitement of a positive crowd reaction by kissing up to them.
Oh, wait, Joe has a question. Look at what's a jobber? What?
A jobber. Okay, let's see. Let's in. Jobber. A wrestler who routinely loses in order to build the credibility of other wrestlers.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow, I see all these HR diagrams that I've done. These are about comments.
You can, there's jerk the curtain.
That sounds terrible.
Which is to wrestle the first match.
Oh, that's all that means?
A wrestler commonly booked in this position is a curtain jerker.
Wonderful. I feel like that's also illegal.
Everywhere except Tennessee.
Nulling.
A what?
So stars that seem to vanish, like pulsars, can do this, and they can. And so I found it in my notes. I found it finally. Like,
can you spell that?
Nulling. Nulling.
Oh, nulling. As in, like, going away.
Yeah, but they're not really gone.
They just look like it.
That's what I. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't believe nobody in my chat knew that. Actually, I can believe that nobody in my chat knew that.
Because I'm pretty sure you just made up that.
I totally
to apply
did
to
it.
This situation.
No, it says, I even wrote it here. So there's a pulsar star that spins one time every 0.9 seconds, which is actually pretty mild for a pulsar. That's what I noted here.
Very mild.
What
a lazy pulsar.
It's a really lazy pulsar. And then I put here that it actually turns off for about 580 days. Like, look at my
2 years.
Look at my chicken scratches. Look at how bad this is.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I actually sit here and try to doodle sometimes. Yeah. And see, so I put it right here. It's called nulling. Even put quotes around it. Nulling.
Yeah, if you put quotes around it, it makes it worse.
It does. That didn't help my case at all.
Not even close.
I actually just went completely backwards and any kind of credibility there. I mean, I thought my doodles.
I'm gonna look at this up.
Yeah.
Nulling. Astronomy.
Yeah, because there's like there's like pulsars that just seem to like turn off, but they're not really turning off. But they can like dim for 580 days apparently.
Pulsar nulling. Oh, this is it seems to only be used when it comes to pulsars.
Yeah. Am I teaching Dr. Paul?
Of course you are. I learn something new every day.
Hey.
Kids, there's no shame in learning.
I even have it down at the bottom here that UI Scooty is 9,500 light years away, which is not a pulsar. It's just a big dying star. But
I prefer to pronounce it Scuddy.
Do you say Scuddy?
I do.
I would be fine with
saying.
saying.
Scooty sounds like, what are you, like a dog with an itch? Like.
I was already thinking that too. A Scooty is like how do you refer to a behavior that your dog does?
Yeah. Oh man, Webster's doing another Scooty. Better take him to the vet.
Thought we were getting rid of those Scooties. Yeah, no nulling. Isn't that crazy? But I didn't even know.
Term nulls. Yeah, a null means that the pulse energy decreases by a factor of 10.
Yeah, and I even wrote down here. That's right. There's the more you know. The more you know. Lucifer, on point. On point. Thank you for that. And then, yeah, it says there's stars like this. I guess one that is a pulsar that's about 23 light years away from us. And I'm not giving the classification because it's not going to really matter to anybody in here. Its actual name, its PSR name, but it says that they like to vanish. Rare behavior. Only about 100 out of 2,000 of these will turn off and on like this. So it's not common with all pulsars. Only certain pulsars null.
Only rarely null.
I know, indeed.
Indeed. Another mystery of the cosmos yet to be uncovered through our powers of scientific inquiry.
Yeah,
Stay tuned for the next decade.
Mm-hmm. And I was hearing other people talk about in another channel. They were and I thought about it. I was like, I think I talked about it when we were talking about like absorption galaxies and things like that, how electrons actually jump around, and that's how they emit.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, hadn't you we talked about that one time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Electrons down here hanging out in the atom, and some light comes in, goes whoop, sucks up that energy, goes to a higher orbit, hangs out for a while, and then goes, I don't like it up here. It goes boop boop boop.
Yeah, electrons don't like it. They don't like being up that high.
Close.
Yeah.
They get nervous.
They get really nervous. So let's see if anybody, do you guys have any questions? Because we've been just sitting here just laughing at each other.
Talking about cheese and naming cheese knives. This is how far we've gone.
I know.
This is why we need to do more regular stuff, because usually we just have like 5 minutes of
this
inanity and then actual answering science questions. But now it's spread to the full hour.
Yep. And what's the topic? There is no topic.
You're the topic.
Yeah, Dr. Paul's Spacemas is the topic. We don't really have a topic.
Is it Merry Spacemas or Happy?
I don't know. I feel like we could do both.
I feel like Happy sounds better.
Ooh, I think Happy does sound better.
Happy Spacemas.
Happy Spacemas, when I have your book title in the background that says How to Die in Space. Happy Spacemas, guys. So talk about the misuse of hypothesis, theory, and law, etc.
I remember we talked about this once, like a year ago. Like, what's the breakdown between a law, a hypothesis, a theory?
Scientific fact.
Scientific fact.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's tempting to say, oh, just journalists and the general public get this all confused. But honestly, the terms go all over the place, even within science. There are what we hope to be clear delineations between these concepts, but really scientists use just whatever they feel like in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, a law is something that you see in repeated observations that you don't necessarily know how to explain, but you see a repeated pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And so we call these laws. Theories are a fully developed way of explaining the laws that we see in nature.
So wait, let's do this, because this is what we did last time. So I'm going to take one of my lip glosses. I have like 4 here, and they're all like the same color. Look at how boring I am. They're all the same color. I know. I'm this.
But you're easy to shop for Christmas.
I am. That's not rocket science. So this, if I drop this, it will fall, right? So, and that is a law.
Yes, and you can even measure and record how quickly it takes to reach the ground. You can establish that there's a relationship
First
between
time here was for a Dr.
height
Paul's
and
dream.
acceleration, and so you can develop a set of laws about this thing that you might call gravity.
Mm-hmm. Right. So that thing you might call gravity is how we attempt to explain the observation, the law.
Exactly. So it's like, wait, what's actually causing this? how can we use how can we develop something that explains this and is able to make predictions that we can test? That's a theory.
Yes. And theories, I mean, even laws can be changed too, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's all up in the air. It's everything can be changed with repeated observations or new experiments. So nothing is ever quite set in stone in science because there's always the possibility of new observation that contradicts what we knew before. Laws can get broken down if you can see like Newton's laws of motion. When it comes to gravity, break down, say, in trying to explain the orbit of Mercury. And so we have a better theory to explain the motion of the orbit of Mercury. We have general relativity.
Right. Right. And that was pretty important. So general relativity is a theory. And just because this has happened before, and this actually happened relatively recent, someone came in and said, no, GR is fails and blah, blah, blah. And I said, no. So far, it's been proven to be pretty accurate. We're hoping it fails. And again, that would be more we're looking more in the subatomic realm that it would, right? That it would break down.
We do know that general relativity breaks down in certain places, like in the centers of black holes at the earliest moments of the universe. General relativity does say, I can't explain that.
Right.
I can't explain what happens at the center of a black hole. I can't explain what happens in the earliest moments of the universe. So we know where it does break down, but everywhere else where general relativity says, yes, I can explain what happens outside of a black hole. I can explain what happens when black holes collide. I can explain how things orbit around the Earth.
Yep.
Every place else, it's passed every single test we've thrown at it for a century.
Yeah, and that's, I would say, I mean, for even for this decade, we've seen that really hit home runs, and looking
Oh,
at,
yeah.
I mean,
gravitational waves. You remember the big kilonova results?
Yeah. Yep.
The merging neutron stars?
Yep.
That result, because we got to see both the gravitational waves and the light coming from that collision, we were able to prove or very, very accurately measure that gravity does travel at the speed of light, which killed almost every single theory of modified gravity out there.
Yeah. And
with
has
one observation.
With one observation. I remember that because that was super, super cool. And Hazo says it would be great to figure out why if it does that. Yeah, so where GR, so I think you're referring to the singularity, correct? Where it breaks down.
Yes,
but that's because the mathematics is just wonky when you deal with that.
Yeah,
too.
but general relativity is mathematics.
Right.
It's a bunch of equations written down, and then the mathematics themselves are breaking down, and so that's GR telling you, I can't do this.
Can't do it.
All right, please stop. Please stop making me try to explain. I just can't do it.
Holy crap! Your internet is actually working right now.
Wow.
Right when we start talking about GR, your internet started working.
Thank you, Optimum Cable.
I know. Hey, John Michael Gautier is in here too. And then you start drinking okay, so you started moving again, and then it just didn't like you again. It was when you were kind of like
I just can't. I have to be absolutely sorry.
Yeah,
hey,
parched.
JMG, what's up, man?
Yeah, JMG's in here.
In the house.
He is. General relativity just rocks. It does, and I'm
just right.
It's absolutely.
Man, Einstein. But what's so frustrating is that Einstein was so much smarter than all of us. He made a theory that is incomplete, but it's too good for any of us normies to actually figure out how to break.
Right. Oh my gosh, Dr. Paul said normies. One of us.
One of us.
And A. Davis, I see your question there. I'm going to have to look into that too as well, because variable stars, I believe, are different than nulling stars, because nulling stars.
Yeah, it looks like nulling is only for pulsars.
Yeah, and there's only a certain amount, so I'll have to look into that, because I don't know if we even know the answer to that right off the top of our head.
What was the question?
What's the difference between a variable star and a nulling star?
Variable. So a variable star is just a star that changes its brightness for any number of reasons.
Right.
And a nulling star is a pulsar that changes its brightness for any number of reasons.
Yeah. And the nulling can actually appear as if though the star is completely turning off, like it's not there. From what I understand.
Yes, I believe so. I believe so. Or it looks like the intensity drops by a factor of 10. So that's essentially turning off.
Yeah, essentially being, irrelevant at that point. But then it comes back on. And then they're like, whoa, star's still there.
Never mind. Star's like, haha.
I'm still here. Let's see. There's other questions. It's crazy that I know, Lucifer, it is. It's actually super crazy. Waiting on the next Hawking or Einstein. Yeah, absolutely. How far away from
Not
us?
right here.
Dr. Paul. How far away from us is the youngest known galaxy? I don't know.
The youngest known galaxy, all the galaxies around us
are pretty old.
Are relatively the same age. A lot of galaxies got going between 9 and 12 billion years ago. I think Milky Way, we think, really formed in its present size about 9 to 10 billion years ago, if I remember right. And I don't think... And galaxy formation is pretty much shut off for the past 5 billion.
Yeah, I don't know what the youngest one would be.
So we're all a bunch of boomers.
Yeah, true. Why not just calling it a nulling pulsar? I don't know. I would write to the IAU.
Yeah, you send in that petition, but you need at least 5,000.
Yeah, you need a strong petition there to do anything. Thoughts on understanding intergalactic filaments? Wait, are you talking about like the cosmic web?
Yeah, I do a lot of thinking about the cosmic web. And they're cool.
They look like neural networks. They do. Okay, just joking. No, they don't. I take backsies.
That's right. Yeah, talk about, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. There's some weird static here.
It must be just your Christmas tree. That's what JMG, he has a hypothesis that a Christmas tree functions much like a black hole and disrupts internet service. I mean, there's a lot of power.
Oh, this is LED. This is sipping on power.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
So let's see. There was another question though. I think Anoyan said, if the universe is infinite, how does it keep wait, how can an universe be infinite if it is expanding? I don't think we know if it's finite or infinite.
We don't know, but even an infinite universe can expand, because expansion means the space between any 2 points grows larger with.
Wait, you have to say that last part.
That's it. Yeah, I'll say that last part again.
Okay.
The distance between galaxies gets bigger with time.
Yeah.
That is the definition of expansion. Who cares how big it is? It's just stretching out.
Mm-hmm. Does that imply infinite expansion?
It could, maybe not. We don't know if our universe is infinitely big or not, and we don't know if it will continue expanding forever.
Because that's the one thing that, and that's actually JMG asked that, because that seems to go hand in hand, but
you can have a finite universe that is growing bigger with time.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be infinitely big, but it will take infinitely long to be infinitely big, so it will never be infinitely big. At any one moment in time, the universe will always have
Okay. Sorry, I was muting my mic while I chew.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of people hearing me chew. It's really, yeah.
I am on space radio. I get right up in them.
I feel like that, I feel like there's people that make money solely on this website from just doing things like that. And there's a whole thing that goes with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I did see a spike in ad revenue.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. The universe is a lot bigger than the observable universe, I believe. Yes, we were talking about that. I call it the Hubble bubble.
The Hubble bubble.
Yes.
Can I steal that?
You can totally steal that.
Done.
Yes. Yeah, no, we kind of know that. But that's why it's cool to be in this time as opposed to, hundreds of million years from now, or billions of years from now, because we're not going to see as much.
Oh, yeah. Which makes you wonder, what have we already missed?
Yeah. So don't move because you have 10 frames again. You were definitely at 10. Yeah, you're not a slideshow right now.
Hi. I'm a real boy.
And then he smiles and it goes away.
Aww. Hard.
Is it possible for the universe to be only slightly larger than the observable universe?
We're pretty sure that the universe is much, much larger than the observable. And that's because we observe our Hubble bubble to be geometrically flat. So it's like your backyard is flat even though the Earth is curved, because your backyard is so much tinier than the Earth itself.
Mm-hmm.
But if the Earth was only a little bit bigger than your backyard, you would notice the curvature.
Yeah, is this when you usually bust out a piece of paper? I can do it for you, and you start doing like a cylinder to imply it's still flat.
I was tempted to, but I was gonna pass on that.
Yeah, so no, I got it. So there's a piece of paper, and then you can
you start drawing the circles, and then you're like, oh, it's still flat, but it's still closed on one end. But even with a sphere like the Earth, because we measure total geometric flatness in our Hubble bubble, the universe, the greater universe, must be far larger than our Hubble.
And if you traverse the observable universe at near the speed of light, could you get to the unobservable universe, ignoring relativistic effects, of course?
So every observer, like every galaxy, sits in the middle of their own Hubble bubble.
Right. Everything's moving away from them.
Right. And so everything's moving away from us, but you go to a different galaxy, it looks like everything's moving away from that galaxy. And that's true for every galaxy.
Right.
So if you were to hop across and pick a different galaxy, you would have your own Hubble bubble, which would include us on one side, but then also some galaxies that are too far away for us to see. But then because you're in a new vantage point, you can see them.
So that would be amazing. I want to go to a different Hubble bubble. We have problems with that.
Yeah, I wish I could too. But yeah, it's because we live in an expanding universe.
Right.
And anything past 13.8 billion light years away is expanding faster than the speed of light away from us. And so you'll never.
Ooh. Would humans 10,000 years ago have seen a noticeably busier sky? 10,000 years.
No.
I don't think that...
our sky does change, and our galactic environment changes, whether we're right in the midplane of the galaxy or a little bit above or a little bit below. But that's over the course of millions of years.
Yeah, it's like 250 million years to go around the Milky Way.
But they did have a different North Pole.
Well, yeah, so precession.
Yeah, exactly. So the North Pole makes a circle on the sky over the course of, how long is it? I think it's 12,000 years for a complete circle.
Yeah, I don't remember. I was gonna throw like 2,000 or 3,000, but you might be closer.
It's somewhere. I know that the ancient Egyptians, they definitely had a different North Pole than us. So you have to correct for that.
They had a different North Star, and in a couple thousand years, we're going to have Vega as our North Star, I think.
Yeah, soon Vega will be our North Star, yeah.
Oh, it's 26,000 years? Wait, Yeah, what do we
It's a 26,000 circle for a complete circle. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, at times we have no North Star. Well, we don't want to tell people that JMG would, like then what are all the astrology people? They don't even care about precession. They don't even care. They don't even care.
But this raises a good question of what do we call Polaris? Because it won't be at the pole anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. That's one for the ages.
Yeah. So you're saying that 10,000 years ago I was not a Scorpion, I was something else in the zodiac. Yes.
And actually, the precession has already messed up all the zodiacs.
Yeah, the precession already handled that, but everything looks kind of different too.
We're off by one, I think. So if you think you're like a Leo, the sun was not in the constellation of Leo the Lion on the day of your birth.
Right. Yeah. No, I do that a lot. We destroy astrology all the time here, but and then you get people that say like, "Oh, I wasn't being serious. I just think it's fun."
It's fun.
It's fun. I like reading stuff that's very general and it makes me feel better. It's fun.
I should be more mindful about my relationships. Wow.
I should call an old friend today.
Yeah. I do think that there's more money in my future.
I have a feeling today is not going to be one of my best days. That would be a terrible horoscope, but I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure.
Aunt Rita does have a weak heart.
Aunt Rita's not doing good. Or you could
not doing so great.
Or you could encounter Green Goddess cheese and that could just destroy your day.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah, JMG says
I have legitimate heartburn.
Oh my God. Okay, well we won't keep you too much longer. But let's see. JMG said, I prefer fortune cookies over astrology. Me too, especially if you get 2 fortune cookies and they both have the same fortune, because I usually just double up on it. So I get like a squared fortune.
Squared fortune?
Yeah. So, like I've had it happen where I've had the same one in 2 different cookies. Or you can get a 2 for in 1 cookie.
Oh, that.
Have you ever had that happen?
I've never had that happen. I've had no fortune.
Oh my God.
I've had empty cookies. Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure means I'm going to die before the end of the decade.
No, that's just Aunt Rita.
Rita.
You're making
this. Got a bad heart.
Something about fortune cookies, though, the subtle sweetness is totally rad. Yeah, okay, so this is where my hippie part comes in, and also me being just a hippie about things, as I realized that they have, what is that? The hydrogenated fat. The
the yummy kind.
Yeah, the kind that the partially.
Yeah, don't give me any of that wholly hydrogenated sense. I only want a partially hydrogenated.
Yeah, so I stopped eating them because I saw that on the side and I got sad. And then I realized, what does that really matter? It's a fortune cookie.
You can just buy them in the grocery store.
Yeah, you could just buy them and have a fortune cookie every day. So we could do
you make your own.
We could do 2 more questions, and then you can go take some Tums.
Yeah. This episode of Skylias is brought to you by Tums.
Oh, I had someone ask earlier, what's your favorite planet?
Earth.
Easy.
I live here.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it has to be your favorite.
It doesn't have to be, but it is. It's the only one keeping me alive right now.
True.
There. Yeah.
I got a fortune cookie.
And you got to respect your home.
I mean, I do. I got to. Trying to get everybody else on board with that, but Oh, what is the max observable universe versus max light distance? Like, so how far can we see? Is that what you're asking, YouTube?
We can see the current size of the observable universe is 90 billion light years.
The current size is 90 billion light years across.
Correct.
Right. That's the observable?
Yes, that is our observable. That's our Hubble bubble.
Okay. Is that what you were asking, YouTube?
I hope so.
Yeah, there's a few figures there. So you have like the 14 billion, then you have like the, what is the other one? Like the 42
Yeah, that's the
billion.
42 is the radius of the Hubble bubble.
Right. And then you've got the 90 billion in diameter.
That's not so. I mean, yeah, we call it the Hubble volume in cosmology, so you're not far off.
I know. See, I just thought it rhymed, and I think it sounds a lot, cuter.
Way better.
Yeah. Yeah, what does max light distance mean? So are you talking about seeing like very, very distant quasars way, way back, way, 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 way far away? And that expands though, correct? That's what John's asking. That expands.
So the observable universe expands but our event horizon is shrinking with time because of the expansion.
Right.
So the limit of what we can see from the past gets bigger with time, but the limit of what we can see in the future will shrink with.
So the past
or is shrinking with.
So the past is good, the future is bleak.
Is dark. Welcome to the new decade.
Dark matter is losing to dark energy. Wait, what?
It is.
In the amount?
Yeah. In the density, and the amount, actually. Because as the universe expands, there's a fixed amount of matter.
Right.
There's only so much matter, but the universe is getting bigger, so it's getting more and more diluted.
Right.
But the whole point of dark energy is that it's constant density. So as the universe expands, there's more and more dark energy.
Right, and less matter, or dark matter, baryonic matter, any matter you want to slice, it's becoming less dense, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There was less cheese per unit volume in our universe today than there was.
Yeah. We have
a precious resource.
Yeah, so eventually we end up isolated in blackness.
Mm-hmm. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. Yeah, this is great for Christmas. I think that's a great one to end on. I think that's
happy Spacemas.
Yeah, and we'll get you back here probably after the new year, and
hopefully before 2021.
Yeah, it sounds like we'll have that be a thing.
Thanks so much for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
I can't wait to come back.
Yeah, and you take care. I'll talk to you soon.
Take it easy.
All right.